My Little Pony the movie. Now before we begin, let's talk about the show itself. In 2010, there was a fourth adaptation of the My Little Pony franchise called Friendship is Magic, created by Lauren Fauser, and it was a success. Something that no one would expect it to be this great. Not only that, but this show also appealed to men, or as we called, bronies. They absolutely loved the show. In fact, some even went as far to call it one of the best cartoons of the 2010s. When it comes to my experience, I wouldn't call myself a brony. Hell, I wouldn't even consider it the best of the 2010s. But I do appreciate the show for what it is, and I can see the appeal it has on men. In fact, some of my friends love this show, such as BMG Studios, Sierra LVX, and so many other people who adore the show. And even if I'm not a fan of the show, I cannot deny that it actually brought people together, and some even became friends because of this show. But if there's one thing I will agree is that their movies are actually pretty good. So today I'm going to be looking at the theatrical movie called, well, My Little Pony the movie. And even if I'm not a brony, I'll still try to keep an open mind with this movie. So, is this movie a success for the franchise, or is there a reason why I'm not a fan of the show in general? Let's find out, shall we? When it comes to the story, it's very typical. It's about this evil villain who comes to Equestria, and our heroes get separated, so 6 ponies have to find a way home to stop the villain and meet some friends and learn about the power of friendship. Just like the show. I'll give it that it sticks with the format of the show, but the story is very typical, and you know exactly what's going to happen next. It's just very weak in general. Also, the humor can be hit and miss. Also, some jokes could be funny, but others could be obnoxious and annoying. But I gotta say, wow! The animation looks fantastic. They really came a long way with the show, and it looks amazing. Every detail looks great, the action scenes are awesome, and the places they go to are so colorful and magical. This is the best 2D animation I've seen in a very long time. Also, not only do we get depth from the characters, but we also get to see an emotional side from some characters such as Wily Sparkle and Pinkie Pie from all characters. But the only letdown is that the villains kind of suck in this movie. Like the Story King rather wants to be comedic than threatening. Tempest's sidekick, who looks like Stitch, was kind of annoying. And Tempest herself could have been a great villain, but her backstory was just very, very weak. Now, since this franchise is also a musical, what do I think of the songs? Well, honestly, they're great. I mean, they're sung well and they have a great tone to it. The only song I didn't like was Rainbow. I don't know, it just felt like a last-minute song, and the only reason why they had it is because they had to put Sia's name in the credits somehow. So overall, My Little Pony the movie is actually pretty good. Sure, the rank could be questionable, but it has some great animation, some fun, charming characters you love from the show, and some nice musical numbers. Of course, bronies will eat this thing up, but even if you're not a fan of the show, I still recommend you watch this. I'm gonna be honest, what I'm about to say may be controversial, but this is the best animated film we got in 2017. And I'd rather watch this any day than Coco. Yeah, I said it!